Hola, clase. Mr. Cappy back again for phase 2 of this project. So if you haven't done phase 1 yet, please stop watching this video right now and go watch the phase 1 video and do the phase 1 project. You can't continue until you get that phase 1 finished. If you don't have a project to put it on, where are you going to put all this cool stuff you're doing? All right, so assuming that you have and that you're still listening to me, let's go into phase 2 with the Quizlet flashcards. We've done this so many times this year, it should come as second nature. In fact, some of you are probably not even watching this video because this is so easy. But please pay attention. We got a couple of differences from the usual version. We're going to do what we always do. We're going to click on the link to create a new set, and it's going to take us to Quizlet. Sometimes you sign in, sometimes you don't. And our new set is going to be called Basic Verbs. Go ahead and create your new set, call it Basic Verbs, and we're going to do the same stuff we always do. So you have to do 20 this time, so pick 20 of the verbs from this list and copy and paste them like you always do. Not a problem at all. Same as always, you put it over here on the term side, and then over here on the definition side, you select what it is. All right, just like Quizlet usually does, there will be plenty of options here to tell you what these words mean. So if you don't remember them all, that's okay. Quizlet's going to help out with a lot. So number 2, we're going to put the second word in there, ayudar, and Quizlet's going to tell us that that means to help. Go through, get all 20 words. Once all 20 words are done, you do not have to use images this time. If you really want to, you are welcome to, but you do not have to. They're not part of this project. You're going to click the create button like we always do. Now this time, instead of emailing them to me, they want me to choose the definition language. All right, so definition language is English. If that happens to you, please do what I just did. It solves the problem very simply. Go ahead and create. And now I've got my flashcard set. Instead of emailing it to me like you often do, what I want you to do is actually you're going to click on this little 3-dot menu here. And under the 3-dot menu, there's an option to embed it. That's what we want to do. Embedding means to place something inside your website, to put another internet site inside of your own. So make sure you check on which mode we're doing. We do not want to put the match game on our website yet. Maybe in a couple phases, we'll see. But right now, what you want is you want to do the flashcards. So let's go ahead with the flashcards, and it's going to give you an HTML code down here that you can click copy HTML, and it will copy. All right, now that we have this, we're just going to have to take it to our website that we made. So to get back to our website, all we got to do is head to our Google Drive like we like to do. And it should be sitting in our Google Drive somewhere. If you've recently worked on it, it's probably in the quick access menu right here. If you haven't, you can always search for it by whatever you called it. I called mine Casa de Cappy 2. So let's look and see. Casa de Cappy 2. There it is. All right, and we'll pull it up. Now, first thing we do when we get to it is we want to go to the Unit 1 Basic Verbs page. So not this home page we started with, but the Unit 1 Basics Verb page that you created. This is where all the Unit 1 Basic Verb stuff's going to go. And once we're here, we're going to click on Insert, and we want to embed something. So we go here, and don't put it here. This is if you have a URL. We don't. We actually have an embed code. So we're going to paste our embed code right here. I'm going to click the Next button. It'll preview what it's supposed to look like. That looks like about what I wanted, flashcards like that. And then click on Insert. And magically, we now have a set of flashcards on our website. Now, it looks pretty dull and boring, so I can resize them how I want. I'm going to make them fit half the screen. And man, that ugly white background is really bothering me. So if it's really bothering you, which it should because it's ugly, let's head on over here to the little color palette, and we're going to actually make a background. Instead of doing the regular white, we could do a grayish emphasis on it, which doesn't look much better, or even a dark gray emphasis, which does look a little bit better. But we can go to image and we can select image the same way we did before. We have the full option of the gallery that they give us here, along with being able to search the web for anything you want. Now here's a cool little feature on searching the web. If you actually type in backgrounds when you search, it'll actually bring up what people consider to be common backgrounds. As you can see, these are ones that you may have seen in your phone screens before as a background. Okay. You can also click the color choices here. Like for instance, I think a yellow one would look absolutely horrible here. So that's what I'm going to use. And I've got all these cool yellow backgrounds to pick from. So I'll pick this extremely ugly looking yellow background. Sorry if you like it. And put it back there. And you can see that's now the background just for this little piece here. That's what you want to do. Once you've done with that, you are all set for